Have you ever wondered about some of the unique details of keeping a kosher kitchen, especially concerning meat? It is a fascinating journey into practices that ensure our food truly aligns with ancient traditions. When it comes to making something treif, which means non-kosher, blood plays a very significant role in Jewish dietary laws. Specifically, any blood that remains in meat or poultry after slaughter, beyond a very tiny internal amount, renders that food forbidden for consumption. The removal of blood is a fundamental step to ensure meat is kosher. This prohibition against consuming blood is rooted deeply in the Torah, which states that the life force or soul of an animal is contained within its blood. Therefore, consuming blood is seen as consuming the animal's very essence of life, which is forbidden. This is not about hygiene, but rather a profound spiritual concept, emphasizing respect for life and the sacredness of creation. The laws are very specific because this is a core principle in Kashrut. To make meat kosher and remove the prohibited blood, a specific process called koshering is followed. After the animal is ritually slaughtered and inspected, the meat is first thoroughly rinsed to remove surface blood. Then, it is usually soaked in cold water for about 30 minutes to soften it. Following the soak, the meat is generously covered with coarse kosher salt on all sides and left to drain on an inclined surface for an hour. Finally, it is rinsed very thoroughly 3 times to remove all the salt and remaining surface blood. This careful salting process, known as meliha, draws out the deep-seated blood from the meat. Interestingly, the prohibition on blood applies only to warm-blooded animals, like mammals and birds. The blood of fish, for example, is permissible, which is why fish do not need to be kashered. Even a tiny, visible speck of blood from a warm-blooded animal can render a food non-kosher, highlighting the meticulous care taken in preparing kosher meat. This strict adherence ensures that the food aligns with the deeply held spiritual values it represents. Understanding the role of blood in kashrut helps us appreciate the depth and purpose behind these ancient dietary laws. It transforms an ordinary meal into an opportunity for mindfulness, reminding us to respect life and follow traditions that have been cherished for thousands of years, enriching our culinary and spiritual experiences.
If you love kosher living, like, subscribe, and join our table.